Fresh&Fit have been demonetized, and people want to know why. Because they didn't have, from what I understand, any community guideline strikes. They didn't have any issues here on YouTube, yet they were demonetized. So the channels were not taken down, but they were demonetized. And it's happened for several big YouTubers. It happens all the time. Channels get demonetized and then you have to reapply for monetization. But why was that? And I want to make the case that Fresh&Fit may or may not have gotten demonetized because of what happened on YouTube. I believe their demonetization may have happened from someplace else. Rewind, Demo! I want to go to this clip of this racist behavior that Myron exhibited on a stream with Sneeko. Now, this was on Rumble. Now, as we know, Sneeko has been kicked off of YouTube. He can't even make a channel anymore. And it has nothing to do with even being monetized. Sneeko got deplatformed, which is why he's doing very well on Rumble. However, when it comes to somebody like Fresh&Fit, Fresh&Fit might say some things on Rumble that they won't say on YouTube. And I want to give you an example of what I'm talking about.
Breach is crying right now, swinging from a monkey branch, eating a banana, playing some Donkey Kong on an N64 because he's a stupid. He's a window licking stupid nigga.
What? They accuse you of calling him making monkey noises. You said he looks like a monkey.
He does.
No, he does. He doesn't mean that.
Hold on, you Albanian fuck. I'm about to show y'all he looks
Why
like a monkey right now.
That, bro?
Now, you see, this is something that they may or may not say on YouTube, but this extreme version happened on Rumble. Now, let me say this. Rumble is under a lot of controversy right now because they are letting a lot of content creators come on, and a lot of these guys are hate speech capitalists. People like Tommy Sotomayor, people like Fresh&Fit, people like Sneeko. They will go over to Rumble, and Rumble is trying to get popping. So these guys will say pretty much anything they want to say with no filter. In fact, people on YouTube, let's say a YouTuber like myself, I'm not creating content on Rumble, but because of the stereotype about Rumble, I will probably go on Rumble and be more free with my content and more opinionated just because of what's happening on YouTube, right? I don't want to get deplatformed. But here's something that you gotta know. I want to talk about another YouTuber that you guys know by the name of EDP445. If you don't remember him, maybe you understand this clip.
I should shove a goddamn bottle of horchata up your f***ing shit crack. You f***ing bitch.
Okay, that's the kind of content EDP445 used to make. Controversial guy, was really known for doing sports commentary, especially by being an Eagles fan. But here's what you don't know. EDP445 got deplatformed from YouTube for not even being on YouTube, okay? Here's what got EDP445 kicked off the platform.
All right. Go ahead. Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home. There was, nothing that was going to be sexual involved because I'm not like that. Well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was all that was.
So guys, you see, EDP445 was not at this particular point having an issue on YouTube. Now, he was a controversial YouTuber that got community guideline strikes and he had issues. But when EDP445 showed up looking for a cupcake, which we all know was an underage girl, he technically didn't break any community guidelines. You see, there was nothing that he did. However, because he was a YouTuber associated with the platform, he got taken down. So what he decided to do while representing YouTube as a big YouTuber, it got him deplatformed. Now, I can even prove that to you. He then tried to go to Facebook and create an account. Once Facebook understood what he did, he was also taken down from Facebook, even though he didn't break any rules with Facebook. But see, no platform wants to have a guy on there that is known for coming after little girls. I'll even talk about this again. He tried to get a job with Uber. Once people saw him driving Uber and they knew his real name in Uber, they called Uber. Uber fired him. He was never convicted of any kind of sexual predator activity. But because of what happened, they wanted no association. EDP 445 tried the same thing with Lyft. Now, he was never convicted of anything according to Lyft, but because of his reputation, he was also fired from Lyft. See, here's something that content creators got to understand, okay? Even though you're in a YouTube partner agreement, whatever you do off the platform affects what you do on the platform. And yes, Fresh and Fit have controversial things on the platform that they do for sure. But just because you go over to Rumble and you record something, that can also be taken very, very seriously, getting your ass booted off of YouTube or demonetized. The same thing on TikTok, any platform. They don't owe you a reason as to why they need to kick you off.